in the lecture series on management and entrepreneurship for IT industry. In the today's lecture, we are going to look into the ERP, that is Enterprise Resource Planning functional areas of finance and accounting and human resources. In the previous lecture, we looked into the supply chain management functional area of the management, that is ERP. So supply chain management is the active management of supply chain activities to maximize customer value and achieve a sustainable competitive advantage. Supply chain management is the optimization of a product's creation and flow from raw material sourcing to production, logistics, and delivery to the final customer. The benefit of supply chain management are better ability to predict and meet customer demand, better supply chain visibility, risk management and predictive capabilities, fewer process inefficiencies and less product weight, improvements in quality, increased sustainability both from a societal and an environmental standpoint, lower overhead, improvements in cash flow, and more efficient logistics. Then there are 5 stages in supply chain management. They are plan, source, make, deliver, and return. So plan. So using the plan, so we can create the strategic plan to meet customer demand. Then source organizations identify and select vendors that can supply materials in a streamlined and efficient way according to agreements. Then make. In this stage, products are manufactured. Delivery. The delivery stage pertains to logistics and focus on getting finished goods to consumers in whatever manner of transportation is needed. Next, fifth is return. The return stage include all product returns including defective products and products that are no longer supported. Then what are the benefits of combining supply chain management and ERP system? It improves the efficiency across multiple departments and organizations working within the supply chain. Then it improves customer service for increased customer retention and greater chance of repeat business opportunities. Then automation of workflow for reduced overhead and operational cost, and IT issues and problems that are less likely to create bottlenecks to impede efficiency. So these are the benefits of combining supply chain management and ERP systems. Let us move on to the today's topic, that is finance and accounting. The accounting and finance component of ERP, which is referred as AF/ERP, allows a company to effectively manage its accounting and financial data. The component allows specific aspects of accounting and finance to be integrated into the company's management system so that information can be provided to the appropriate channels. This allows tremendous value as the information from the accounting and finance of ERP can be used for a wide variety of business related analysis and decisions. AFERP, that is accounting and financing ERP, became necessary as companies were looking more towards financial data to make effective decisions. As ERP became more in demand due to its wide-ranging capabilities, the accounting and finance component had a natural integration towards ERP. Now, what are the differences between AFERP and standard accounting software and systems? What makes AFERP differ from traditional accounting systems is the customization and maximizing the functionality of accounting information. Typical accounting software will gather data throughout the year and produce a year-ending financial statement, and it show account balances and how much cash a company may have. For most companies, the information may be sufficient, but AFERP goes beyond standard accounting system. To highlight this difference, we can take a hypothetical model can be used. A business maintains its accounts receivables through a standard accounting software such as QuickBooks. A user of QuickBooks will be able to record AR, that is accounting related transactions, and see balances and make decisions based on the recorded information. For example, if a subsidiary AR account has a balance that has been the same for a period of 6 months, the QuickBooks user will need to make a judgment to determine whether the AR account is delinquent, and if a company representative may need to contact the customer. In essence, the information provided by standard accounting system doesn't facilitate decision making because the user has to make the call. The accounting and finance of ERP goes beyond the standard accounting software. An AFERP based system could handle the AR in numerous ways. By looking at the system can very well analyze the company's entire AR accounts to determine customers who have timely paid off their purchases. Consequently, an AFERP system can recommend credit increases to the customer to allow a possible increase in sales transactions between the two companies. Next is the budgeting and planning. The useful component of AFERP that influences decision making from a vertical perspective is budgeting. By looking at the sales revenue, AR, and cash sales accounts, managers can make a decision gathered from the information to forecast future sales and determine whether the company can meet future targets. AFERP facilitates the process through customization. The AFERP user can summarize and present the information so that managers can effectively understand them without having to be expert in accounting and finance. So, functions with accounting and finance are recording raw data about transactions, raw material purchases, payroll, and receipt of cash from customers. The raw data include numbers collected from sales, manufacturing, and other operations without any manipulation, calculation, or arrangement for presentation. Then data from accounting and finance used by marketing and sales and supply chain management. The sales records are important component of sale forecast, and sale forecast is used in making staffing decision and in production planning. So here the accounting and finance takes data from the customers, HRs, marketing and sales, and supply chain management. So customers may need for example, the HR needs the hiring needs and personal information. Then marketing person performs the cost or profit analysis. Then sales order data. Then supply chain management needs production plans, materials, and inventory data. Then sales data and manufacturing cost analysis. Then customer is more concerned with invoices and credit memos and payments, and HR is also concerned with the legal requirements, job information, payroll, and benefit expense data. So this is how the ERP helps in the finance and accounting section. Next, coming to the human resource. Advances in modern technology are presenting business owners and managers with unprecedented and exciting possibilities. The ERP is software that is making it easy and affordable to get better control of the business. This modern planner of resources has components covering human resource, manufacture and distribution, customer relationship management, and stocks and sales. The human resource is the essence of any organization. Understanding the main components of the human resource feature of this software is vital for the successful application of this system. Now, what are the components of the human resource department? The thing first is payroll, then manage staff holiday and presence, then reporting tools, and then recruitment and ERPs. Now, what is a payroll? Having an excellent payroll system is essential for any business. However, having the pay slip done manually is painful and time consuming. The ERP system enables the business to streamline payroll management for both the employees and the service partners. This feature of ERP comes with the ability to calculate wages to be paid as well as tax deduction, showing the statistics of each calculation and how the system determines the total pay. With this system, it is quite easy to generate reports to tax agencies. The next is managing staff holiday and absence. With effective ERP software, which is well integrated with HR system, the firm can manage and track employee absence or attendance, whether for holiday or sick off reasons. This is crucial as it forms a reliable database necessary in determining an employee's productivity. The business is able to define and supervise multiple standard as well as non-standard pay periods, semi-monthly, monthly, bi-weekly and weekly. Next, coming to the reporting tools. Efficient human resource management requires regular and complete information on the employees at the firm. ERP system is able to generate reports on crucial aspects such as employee turnover reports, top performance as established through performance appraisals, leave types, level of actual performance versus the expected performance, and the like. These reports from the system give the HR module an edge to make well informed decisions that are critical for proper management of the employees. Next, coming to the recruitment and ERP. Finding new talent is usually a challenge for many organizations. By providing a precise summary of current personnel and staffing needs by department and the budget allocation to personnel, an ERP system comes in handy when the organization seeks to establish its recruitment needs. The ERP system for human resource component is a vital tool for any business organization that seeks to enhance its operational efficiency. It has benefits that cut across the entire spectrum of human resource management in the organization. The basic function of HR is to ensure the availability of competent employees to work positively towards the realization of organizational objectives. The functions of HR can be classified into managerial functions and operative functions. The five important functions of HR in an organization are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and control. So these are the managerial functions in the HR. So planning is a course of action required to achieve organizational objectives. For an HR manager, planning involves forecasting the quantity and quality of the workplace required. Organizing refers to developing an organizational structure, defining and allocating roles and responsibilities, delegating authority, and making the workforce accountable as when required. Staffing involves filling up the existing vacancies with the right quantity and the right quality of people at the right time. Directing refers to leading, guiding, and motivating the employees of organization for achieving organizational objectives. The controlling function refers to reviewing organizational plans to identify deviations and to take corrective and preventive measures to overcome deviation. Then next is the operative functions. The operative functions of HR are human resource planning, recruitment and selection, placement and induction, training and development, compensation, performance appraisal, health and safety, industrial relations, and managing exit. So these are the important functions of the HR manager. So what we can say in totality regarding the human resource module in ERP is, so most ERP solutions are now come with their own human resource module within the application. So what this module does is, this module allows the human resources department employees to maintain information on employees. Then it also allows managers to manage information on their employees, as well as allows employees to keep some of their own information up to date. So what kind of information is contained in the human resource module of an ERP system? So here we have some of the different types of information that reside in the module and can be done to such information in the and what can be done to such information in the ERP solution. The first type of information is the demographic information. So the demographic information such as the employee's full name and address, birth date, age, gender and ethnicity. This information is critical to some government mandated reports that makes sure the employer is not discriminating on the people they hire and terminate. Then second is emergency contact information. It is also part of the human resources module. This information is critical to keep current so that if an emergency occurs, the proper people are notified. Then comes dependent information. The dependent information such as their name, relationship to the employee, as well as their age and current address is maintained in this module. It is very important to keep this information up to date as it affects benefits coverage as well. Most employers allow employees to update this information using the employee self-service module. Employment information such as the employee's current position, department and supervisor. So this information is also stored as historical information so that we can see the different positions or supervisors the employee has had while working for the company. This information is also helpful in calculating the employer's turnover rate, which is a critical report for managers to see in case there is a consistent turnover in a specific department or team. The next type of information is salary and pay grade, which are also part of the HR module of an ERP system. So this information is also available as historical information where you can see the progression the employee has taken in salary while at the company. This information is also used to compare employees to find out who are your high performers and if there are employees that may need additional training. So training classes are also sometimes part of the human resource module, allowing employees to take classes to further develop their skills and also allows them to learn new skills. Employees that are given the capability to learn new skills are more valuable to their employer. Then next comes payroll information. Payroll information is also tied in human resource module as we have already seen, and the human resource module feeds payroll their current hourly or annual salary of the employee so that employees can be paid correctly. One of the biggest areas and a very important area of the human resource module is the benefits administration area. The benefits information is used to track the benefits that an employee has elected for the current year and did have previously. This information is often fed to third party vendors such as insurance carriers and benefit providers. This area is critical to its accuracy level as so many people depend on this information to be up to date. For example, when an employee leaves the company, the benefits specialists are required by the law force to provide the terminated employee with a particular letter which allows employee to elect to stay on their current benefits program for a specific period of time. Recruiting technology is also a part of the human resource module. So this technology allows the recruiting team to look for and manage the top candidates for open positions in the company. With the statement of the economy today, when an employer posts an open position, they are often inundated with application from people that have diverse backgrounds and oftentimes not qualified for the position they are recruiting for. The recruiting technology helps the recruiters manage the many applicants to find the best qualified candidates and to arrange and manage interviews for the candidate to get feedback from those employees who do participate in the interviewing process. So, in totality, human resource module is a critical business intelligence area of the ERP solution and one that every company can use to add value to the information that they track and report on for top managers of the company. In many companies, the information contained in the human resource module is also used to feed information to other areas of the company, again making the accuracy of the information critical. For example, the IT department, that is information technology department, receives termination notices when an employee leaves the company, allowing them to terminate all systems accesses that needs to occur immediately to keep disgruntled employees from wreaking havoc on key business systems or from sending out emails to the entire company, which most companies prefer not to happen. If we find a particular person involved in the human resource area of a company, we can find the use of ERP solution to be a value added tool that can cause help to manage the wealth of information that the human resource module offers as we manage and report upon, as well as provide to third parties, whether they are other departments in the company or benefit providers who need the information. Make it a key metric to always keep the employee information updated to the best of the ability, and while providing the employees to help keep the information updated using employee self-service. A sufficient time is spent in maintaining accurate employees information is both fun and rewarding when we are asked to provide information to the leaders of the company. So let us summarize what we discussed in the today's session is we looked into the accounting and finance component of enterprise resource planning, which allows company to effectively manage its accounting and financial data. Then we also looked into the HR part. So managing the employees is always the top priority. So HR ERP component is able to handle the full spectrum of employee management from onboarding to offboarding and from benefit administration to timekeeping. So we also looked that the HR ERP contains information like demographic information, emergency contact information, dependent information, employment information, salary and grade pay, training classes, then payroll information, then benefit administration, then recruiting technology. So these are some of the important things which are incorporated in the HR ERP and that may help in providing the information as and when needed. So that's for the today's class. The today's lecture falls under the category of Bloom's taxonomy L2 because we discussed we have made the understanding of the ERP HR ERP module and finance and accounting module of the ERP. So that's for the today's class. Thank you.